and being intentional about getting better. And so I feel really confident, but we finished the right way, and we can keep that momentum going into the season.
You feel like this is a breakout year for DeMonte?
K-Part has been really doing everything he needs to do. He had a really good spring, stayed healthy, and it's just so amazing last year. It was just one of the first years he was, truly healthy and had the opportunity to play. I've always talked to my guys about just taking advantage of the amount of plays you do have. With Brzee being here, Tyler Davis, Ruka Roro, who was here, he didn't really see the field a lot, since he's been in the last 3 years. And so, but he had an opportunity to play 10, 12, 15 snaps a game, and he really stood out during those snaps. And so he'll have an opportunity to be the guy this year and go out on the field. So I'm really confident in what he's going to be able to do moving forward, and looking forward to it. The proof will be on the tape, but I would say that he's been working extremely hard and doing the things he needs to do in order to be dominant at his position.
What does Peter Woods' versatility bring to this defensive line? Peter Woods' versatility, what does that bring to this defensive line? How does that help y'all coach and fit schemes that you need to fit?
I think, just kind of defensively schematically what we do, we run a multiple number of different fronts. And, that's the unique thing about, choosing Clemson. If you're a high school kid, Peter's going to line up across the line of scrimmage. And we cross-train all our defensive line to be able to play across the line. And so with Peter, and a lot of our guys can play inside and outside. Right? And so you can use them in multiple different ways. And anytime you got a player like Peter Woods, who has the tools to be really, really good, you want to have a lot of versatility. And a lot of guys do. Peter obviously helps us outside and inside. And so you'll see him line up in a number of different places as well of all of our defensive linemen. Because I want athletic D linemen that can play across the line of scrimmage, and so that's how we kind of we'll be able to utilize him, and so that helps us anytime you can play multiple positions.
What's going to be that percentage of Peter playing inside outside?
I really don't know. I think that's just going to be based upon opponent week to week, and so he's been trained and prepared for that throughout the spring. And so, I can't really just foresee what percentages of where he's going to be most of the time or not. That's going to be a kind of week-to-week thing, day-to-day. But he's not the only one. Peyton Page can play outside and in, as well as Trey Williams, and a lot of other defensive linemen that are, very athletic and play inside and outside. So schematically, we've just kind of, created where they can move across the line of scrimmage.
At 19, he kind of goes from pup to chief of the group, right? Have you talked to him about how the spotlight's going to get a little bit bigger, a little bit brighter, just how to handle the expectation of leading on and off the field even at just 19 years old?
Oh, you talking about Peter? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's just that Peter just got to be himself, and just continue to just get better, each and every day. 1% better. And that's what I always challenge my guys to do. And, he's been great. He's a leader on and off the field. Obviously he's not perfect. There's areas of his game that needs to get better. And there's other, ways in his leadership that needs to improve. But he's doing those things. He's been working really, really hard this offseason. And, if he can just go beat Peter Woods, that he's capable of being with the tools and things that he has that he brings to the table, he'll be just fine.
When you sat down, you said living the dream, and you hear it every day, but when you say it, you feel it, it has weight to it. What goes into making sure that the people around you, the players you're coaching, feel that they too can be and are hopefully living the dream?
I think it's all about your attitude and your approach to your job. One of my coaching philosophy is I just try to make goals clear, roll my sleeves up, and do whatever it takes people to win. And so when I come in this building every day, it's my job to let my energy and my effort and my attitude be contagious, not only to our players, but everybody in this building, to our staff as well. And so that's always been my goal. And, and really help people to recognize that this is not an obligation, but just it's an opportunity for you to be here. Because I know that there are thousands of coaches that would love to be sitting in this chair right now in front of 15 cameras and working in this building to be a part of this program. And so I'm truly grateful for it. I don't take it for granted. And so, for me, regardless of what's going on outside, the building because life happens to us all. It's that, I mean, I'm excited to be here, and my goal is just to help Coach Sweeney, help this program, help our coaches, help everybody in every department just win and make this place a better, better place, and that's always kind of been my mindset.
Was there a moment this year where you felt really proud to be a part of this program?
I felt proud to be a part of this program in the last 20 years since I've been going. I'm going to my third year here, and just really proud of our guys, our team, just the kind of way they've come together off the field. I think that's one of the emphasis that I placed just in our defensive line, on our defense across the team, just spreading the news about get to know each other outside of the building, get to know who you're lining up next to, because it becomes more important to you when you know that you're lining up, next to your brother, not just your teammate. And so in order to establish, great teams and great cultures, guys have to be intentional about getting to know one another. And I think our team has done it this year, just spending time outside the building, kind of knowing each other's backgrounds. And so it becomes more important to you. That's what made us great when I was at the Steelers and all the other great defenses and teams I've been a part of. Man, we were truly family off the field. And so for me, I've always been proud of our guys. Just kind of are they perfect? Absolutely not. But we have a lot of great kids on our team. So just truly, proud of our program, proud of this team. Proud of Coach Sweeney, love him to death. Just being a Clemson alumni and just kind of the things he has implemented and put in this program and put us really on the map. Just with the success he's had and how he allows us as coaches to be great husbands, be great family men, and give us time to not only just be great in the building, but also be great in life. And so that's hard to find, in the game of football, especially in college athletics.
How's Vic Burley doing health-wise?
Vic is doing well. He ready to rock and roll. Expecting great things out of him. And as you look at our defensive line, you're talking about Vic. You guys haven't really seen him, and he is a big athletic dude. And so just facing a little bit of adversity with some injuries. But man, he's doing really well. Man, excited to see what he's going to do, as well as Stephon Green, who you guys haven't seen play. Really athletic. Defensive line is coming to its own way. Really built his confidence up this spring, and so I'm feeling really excited. And so we always talk about the standard. The standard is my job as a coach to get the best out of Vic Burley, the Stephon Greens, and everybody in my room. That's on me, because I'm a reflection of my position.
Vic is your cousin. So how is he connected? How many generations? What is it like coaching him on the field?
Yeah, we're related. It might be a third or fourth cousin, but there's a relation there. And so for me, when he steps into that meeting room, he is a defensive lineman, and the rules apply to him as they do with everyone else. And so, man, the standard is the standard, and I'm gonna be demanding, not demeaning, to our players, regardless of whatever kind of relationship I may have. I got a lot of relationships with a lot of it's such a small world, and so many people. And when I've had the career I've had, and kind of met the people I've met over the years through the NFL and through high school, especially him being from Georgia, I'm always going to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. And so, but for him, it hasn't been an issue for me, and I challenge him every day, just like I challenge everybody else. So.